It's a well-known fact that lions are some of the most powerful hunters in the bush. They sometimes hunt alone, but mostly in groups called prides. Join us as we look at lions battle it out against hyenas and other animals.
Holy shit!
15. Lion-eating birds. This bird tries to fight off these two lions, but it's child's play for the felines to kill it. The lions have more problems arguing between themselves over which of them gets to eat the bird. A duck that landed in the wrong enclosure at a zoo found itself in dire need of help when a lioness grabbed it. However, the male lion caused so much havoc, he made the lions forget the bird was even there, and that's when the duck escaped. I'm not sure why this heron decided to go for a swim in this lion's enclosure, but it ended up paying with its life. If I was the heron, I would have entered an enclosure with some rabbits and squirrels. Ah yes, those animals don't have enclosures at zoos. A medium-sized bird previously injured by the lion in this video falls into the lion pit, clinging to the side of the cliff for dear life. The bird does not have much time left before the lion gracefully climbs down to retrieve him as his delicious mid-afternoon snack. Quite the zoo admirer's spectacle, don't you think? While taking photographs of a lion at Artis Zoo in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, a tourist saw a wild heron landing in the big cat's enclosure, which was not a great idea, as you can see, when the feline caught and crushed the bird after its instincts kicked in. 14. Lion kills cub. The 5 young Birmingham males invade a male lion coalition. The new males slaughter the pride's cubs. What a depressing situation. To assert their claim on the females, lions will occasionally kill cubs, mainly when they take over new territory from another pride. This male lion is crushing an innocent cub. The lion carries the cub to its funeral. It's sad to see little cubs being killed this way, by their own kind, but I guess they have their reasons, whether we agree with them or not. Another male lion has killed a small cub in this video. Once the cub is dead, the lion walks away to have his own cubs as he can be seen mounting a lioness. Incoming males search out and kill the cubs of other males, or drive young males away before attempting to take over prides. Killing cubs hastens the beginning of estrus in pride females, increasing the reproductive success of entering males. The male lion in this video has killed a few cubs and lets out a roar for all to hear after he's done. Male lions are also known to be hostile toward females and have been known to kill lionesses who refuse to mate. 13. Lions attack buffalo. Less than 24 hours after killing and devouring a buffalo, the old Mluwadi male and his 5 sons were back at it. This time, it was just instinctual nature. Even though they weren't hungry, they were compelled to hunt when a small buffalo herd approached their domain. In an incredible display of teamwork and strength, this young breakaway pride, led by its wise older female, were able to bring down a huge 800 kilograms buffalo beast. Hunting such prey is very dangerous even for lions, but the rewards are worth the risk. The ability to pursue large prey is critical for lions and the species' survival. After isolating a buffalo from the herd, these lions surround the animal as they try to attack the massive animal from all angles. But taking down a Cape buffalo, even for lions, is not an easy task, especially when he has a few friends to help him. While a Cape buffalo was enjoying a mud bath, a pride of lions was stalking him, waiting for the perfect moment to ambush the animal. Suddenly, he felt the danger in the air and headed in the opposite direction where there was a small river behind him. Once he realized he was being ambushed, the only option left was to run. When the lions attacked, he never gave up and worked hard to free himself, but the lion seemed inexperienced and grew tired trying to take the beast down, which gave the buffalo the ultimate occasion to escape, and he took it. 12. Lion versus wildebeest. The long blades of red oat grass serve as concealment for these female lions, allowing them to attack a wildebeest and kill it in seconds. They decide to go on a feeding frenzy, and they always use the same approach. The terrible drought in the Amboseli region in Kenya caused a massive decrease in wildebeest and other plains game numbers. Sadly, many of these animals perish due to lack of resources, but many of them, in their state of weakness, become easy prey for predators. These lions had made several kills over the last few days prior to this sighting. To make matters worse, they didn't even eat this animal. Nature is indeed a cruel mistress. As the wildebeests make their way across a river to get to the other side, a lioness watches attentively, planning her attack. 10 minutes later, she is on the hunt, but her ambush falters until she manages to take down a smaller wildebeest for the kill. On their recent safari in Kenya, a couple advised their guide that their trip was predominantly to witness a wildebeest migration crossing the Mara River. During one of their endless waits for the wildebeest to decide what to do, their guide beautifully repositioned their land cruiser so they could take some stills of these indecisive animals waiting to cross a small gorge. Then they spotted a lioness creeping out of the long grass, but the wildebeest didn't. The first attempt by the lioness failed, and the wildebeest turned back, but a younger one, whose mother had already crossed, hung back and looked across where the lioness was hiding. This is when the inevitable happened, as the two wildlife enthusiasts witnessed the kill from start to finish. Wildebeests are not easy prey to take down, and you get a perfect example of this when the pride must chase the animal through the brush, into a waterhole, and back out without getting anywhere close to making the kill. This time, the wildebeest wins. 11. Lion versus warthog. The lions in this video are already feasting on a warthog, and I think it's safe to say that the warthog is dead, as the lions rip through his body and pull out his entrails as they gorge into the carcass. Lions often hunt warthogs by just going and grab them in their dens. They're easy to find, and they pull them out of there just the way you see it in this video. Once in their grasp, they choke them to death and serve them with fries. After spotting a warthog grazing next to a tree, a lioness, along with her sister, charges the animal and easily takes it down. Both felines feast on their prey. A young male lion from Masai Mara hears a warthog in a hole and starts digging him out, and unfortunately for the warthog, it didn't have an escape hole to run out of. Lions can hear even the slightest movement from underground that human beings wouldn't capture even with their ear on the ground. 10. Lion versus hyena. Male lions are the game changers when it comes to fighting hyenas. For some reason, the scavengers are not crazy about having to confront male lions, and you can see why in this video when a male lion dominates as many as 40 hyenas. The lion has already killed a member of the clan, and as soon as the rest of the hyenas realize this, they back off. A male lion named Olabor attacked a hyena clan that had surrounded him. Olabor showed the characteristic of a fearless male lion, even though he was outnumbered. The hyena clan was trying to defend its territory from the fearless male lion, but instead they lost a clan member trying to defend it in vain. While this male lion looks to cross a small body of water, the hyenas prepare to attack. The lion is surrounded by at least 20 hyenas, so it won't be easy, but when he spots his brother in the distance, coming to his rescue, he knows the hyenas are no match for two male lions. Once the hyenas are chased away, the brothers cuddle and cajole each other, celebrating their victory. In this video, the roles are reversed, when 5 lions ambush a lone hyena and easily take it down. But when the rest of the clan arrives to rescue their friend, the lions drop the hyena and face the clan. This allows the hyena to rejoin her clan and escape. What's fascinating about hyenas is that they will never abandon one of their own, even if it means facing a pride of lions which includes males, as is the case here. For some reason, hyenas are not crazy about having to fight male lions compared to females, and you can see why in this video when a male lion rushes a small clan and grabs one of the hyenas, tackling it to the ground. But hyenas work as a team, and they manage to save their friend once again. As we just saw in the previous videos, male lions are game changers, and our thumbnail is no different, as we can see a male lion fearlessly sneaking up on a hyena he has targeted. 9. Lion versus crocodile. A small crocodile finds himself taking a stroll far away from the water, on land somewhere, when a small pride of lions finds him and harasses him from every side. At some point, the larger females sink their teeth into the reptile, neutralizing him. It doesn't look good for the reptile. A male lion and a handful of females tell this crocodile to go back where it came from. The crocodile informs the lion he does not own the land and it's anybody's to hang around on. For a moment, the two argue, hurling obscenities and threats at each other, but eventually calm down and ignore each other. When a lioness notices a huge crocodile hiding in the thickets because he wants to get a piece of the zebra the lions are eating, she gives the crocodile a tap to warn him, but it doesn't dissuade the reptile from trying to sit at the dining room table with the felines. He actually jumps in there and grabs the carcass, almost pulling it away from the felines. The big cats grab it back and pull it towards them, but the crocodile still manages to get some leftovers. In Manapools, Zimbabwe, there is a pride of lions which specializes in killing and eating crocodiles. The night before this video was taken, the dead crocodile you see was out on the Zambezi floodplain, feeding on a dead hippo, when the lions of the Nyamatusi pride surrounded the reptile and killed it. Although the fight could be heard from John's camp, the location could not be filmed until first light. Hence, the reason we can only see the aftermath, when the felines are seen feeding on the crocodile's carcass. 8. Lion versus zebra. During their morning game drive, wildlife enthusiasts saw a group of lions attacking zebras in broad daylight. After the lions caught one zebra, they started eating the animal while it was still alive. Here's a tenacious little zebra that will not give in to an aggressive lion. Just when it appears the zebra will be the main course of the evening, it causes havoc for the feline and manages to escape the big cat's grasp. The zebra flees after stomping on the lion, and even though the lion desperately tries to hold on to the zebra, a few kicks from the zebra complete the escape. Zebras are a favorite meal of predators in the African savanna. Zebras must always be on the lookout for predators, and their eyes are practically hidden behind their heads. But unfortunately for this zebra, it was taken down and killed by a lone lioness after a hard-fought battle. Once dead, the rest of the pride joined in to eat. At the top of the African food chain is the lion. These animals serve as population and disease control for the herd animals that populate the continent. You can see how lions do this in the video, when a zebra is taken and killed. If there were no lions, things would go out of whack, and there would be too many herbivores roaming the land and not enough food for them, so they would die starving. Lions don't always kill their prey before eating it. In fact, they are likely to begin devouring their prey while it's still alive if they have the numbers required to subdue their victim without putting it out first. 7. Lion versus eland. Wildlife enthusiasts noticed 3 lions relaxing under the acacia bushes during a late morning game drive. They appeared hungry, as if they had failed almost all their night hunts. People began driving away to look for other, more interesting things to photograph with their cameras because there wasn't much going on and no prey nearby. When 500 yards from where the lions were, a spooked adult eland ran towards the lions, possibly fleeing whatever danger had spooked him, unaware of the lions ahead in his path. The people cautiously pursued the fleeing eland, and when the lions spotted him, they were delighted and welcomed him, and they wasted no time in tracking him down. However, because the eland is a large antelope weighing 500 to 900 kilograms, they fought to bring him down, jumping on him 3 times before succeeding. This eland has a broken hind leg and can barely move, and the lion is attacking the animal's belly. The eland eventually falls to the ground, where the cat can end his ordeal. Lions are believed to feed every 3 or 4 days and need on average between 5 kilograms and 7 kilograms of meat a day. With a 20% hunting success rate, they hunt when it is needed. Otherwise, they stick to their spot and rest. In this video, a lioness is slowly approaching an unsuspecting eland. If you can spot the lioness, you're good, because she's approaching military style, crouched in the tall grass, so she can ambush the eland. Unfortunately, when she makes a run for it, the eland reacts quickly enough and puts on the burners to escape. An eland was caught by a lioness that was using cars as a cover-up to ambush the large antelope. The eland fought hard and even flipped the big cat into the air, but eventually succumbed to the injuries inflicted by the lioness. There have been a few cases of either half-blind or completely blind elands in the southern Serengeti, perhaps some kind of an outbreak, or it comes from what they eat. Maybe there's some kind of invasive plant they eat that causes that. Experts still don't know. I'm no expert, but I can tell you that the eland in this video, whether he was blind or not, was attacked and killed by these lions. 6. Lion versus kudu. This unbelievable video was recently taken by a wildlife enthusiast during a game drive as a lioness was slowly killing a kudu on the edge of a waterhole. In this surprising video, a male lion joins a female in a waterhole to finish off a kudu, and to say that the lion takes control of the situation would be an understatement. The female realizes that the male doesn't need her help, so she leaves, and a second male lion enters the water to assist his brother. A small pride of 3 lionesses, 2 sisters and their younger cousin were on the prowl. Wildlife enthusiasts were tracking the lionesses for approximately 5 minutes when this happened. It was a very emotional incident to watch for the people present, but showed the reality of nature. While on safari in South Africa, a group of visitors witnessed this incredible sighting of a... In this video, 2 kudu bulls fighting are unaware of the presence of a stalking lioness, and when the big cat goes for the kill, it can take one of the large animals down. It's not an easy kill to make because of the enormous size of the kudu, but the feline gets it done. 5. Lion versus impala. The lioness in this video remains discreet because she doesn't want to reveal herself to the impala she is stalking, but unfortunately for her, a small impala spots her, stares, and runs off to warn the others. The lioness decides to forget about the impalas and takes a spot in the shade to relax. Lions are the bullies of the animal kingdom. Their padded feet barely make any sound on soft grass and sand. In this case, the impala had no clue that a lioness was only 2 feet behind it, and it paid the price with its life. A male lion spots a herd of impalas in the distance and begins to walk towards them when he suddenly spots an impala on his right. He makes a run for it, and it's an easy kill for the king of the bush. The 2 impalas in this video forget they live in the bush, a land filled with lions, leopards, and cheetahs that want only one thing: to eat them. So, when they become distracted with one another, it's the perfect opportunity for a lion to strike and make a kill, and that's exactly what happens. 4. Lion versus cheetah. This cheetah mom's strategy is to make the lioness chase her, so she keeps the large feline away from her cubs, which she succeeds in doing marvelously. And when the lioness doesn't leave, the Mara Rangers intervene and scare the lioness away. This lioness ambushes 2 young cheetah brothers. One manages to escape and the other one fights for his life, but it's not enough. The lioness is way bigger and more powerful, and she finishes the cheetah off in seconds. It's no contest. I know it's part of nature, but seeing the lioness holding the dead cheetah is disturbing. A cheetah caught a gazelle, and the commotion was heard by a lioness a few meters away. The lioness arrived and attacked the cheetah, so she could steal the gazelle. The cheetah was actually lucky to get out of there alive, because she could have easily been the lion's desert. 3. Lion versus rhino. The lions in this video managed to surround 2 rhinos and poke at them a bit before leaving the scene. Rhinos are usually too big for any lion pride to take down and don't have any natural predators in the wild. These lions are testing this rhino to see if he is aggressive and will attack. The rhino doesn't have a horn, but he's still massive and big enough to scare the felines away. The lions seem young and inexperienced as they try to figure out how to approach the massive rhino. The rhino walks over to the water hole, stares at the lions, and decides to drink. It seems like the lions give up and just relax as they watch the rhino. The wildebeest, giraffes, and zebras watch while a pride of 18 lions try to take a huge and healthy rhino down. We don't see the outcome of the hunt because the rhino runs into the brush with the lions chasing him, but if I had to bet on this one, I would put my money on the rhino. These 2 male lions must watch their back as an angry rhino forces them to move away. One of the lions has a bad limp and can barely run. I don't know if the rhino is the culprit or not, but he just wants them to leave. I think the message is clear. For some reason, the lion with the limp sticks around. These cats are stubborn because they have a kill and are trying to eat there, but the rhino won't have it, so he just keeps harassing them. This incredible sighting took place at the Welgevanden Game Reserve when wildlife enthusiasts spotted a rhino being chased by a pride of lionesses. In the end, the rhino escaped from the big cats without a scratch. The lion pride only wanted to play and perfect their hunting skills, but the rhino did not give them a fighting chance. 2. Lion versus giraffe. In this video, a pride of 11 lions surrounds a giraffe mom and her calf. The giraffe tries to stomp on the lions, but in the end, the calf perishes, and when the mother tries to make a run for it, the lions chase her and eventually take her down to make the kill. In this video, a male lion can be seen chasing a giraffe on the run. By himself, the lion grabs on to one of the giraffe's legs and tries to take it down. Even though the giraffe tries to kick out, the strong feline holds on tight. Eventually, when the giraffe stomps her front legs on the ground, it spooks the lion for some reason and he lets go of the giraffe's hind leg and runs for cover. Even a pride of lions, as shown in this video, will struggle to take down a giraffe when the lions are kicked in the face more frequently than any other animal. The lion's chances of survival are reduced if they are unable to close in on the giraffe. With a single strike, a giraffe can instantly kill a lion. They'll have enough food for days if they catch a giraffe, so it's a fantastic catch for the entire family, but it won't be easy. With a lot of courage and perseverance, the pride finally takes the beast down. The most effective way to take down a giraffe is to attack from close range. But this situation requires a more complex and coordinated method. First, sneak away and then find a place to hide. The pride will initiate a chase, set up a relay, and drive one of the giraffes toward the waiting lioness. Their strategy relies on numbers and cooperation. Every lioness will bring all their energy into this hunt. The chase is on, and the giraffe has the speed to outrun the lions, but the felines have numbers in their favor. As one lion tires, the next one takes over in this deadly relay. The giraffe runs into the ambush where one lioness waits and easily knocks the lioness to the ground, finalizing its escape. 1. Lion versus leopard. A male leopard in Masai Mara was caught by a lion pride in their territory and almost paid the price with his life. Unfortunately, the leopard suffered serious injuries and may not survive long after this attack. An injured leopard rarely survives because of its solitary life. The big cat depends on itself to hunt. This lion pride has trapped a leopard and they are letting him have it. They are mostly subadults, but it's still a handful for the poor leopard. We're talking about 12 lions pouncing on one smaller cat. It looks like the lions went too far and killed the leopard. These three lions grab a leopard just before it's able to climb a tree to safety, and the leopard lies on his back to defend himself. I don't know how this turned out, but it didn't look good for the leopard. A lioness chased the leopard under a large bush before enlisting the help of the others to flush it out. Finally, the male lion arrived for the kill, causing a massive commotion beneath the bush that resulted in the lions chasing each other across the plains and the leopard fleeing. The lions cornered the leopard once more, and this clip begins there. A leopard's best defense is to lie on its back with its claws extended and teeth bared, which is exactly what is happening here. At the end of the video, the leopard is still alive, but he's pretending to be dead in the hopes that the lions lose interest, which they do. Whenever animals see lions nearby, they know it's time to run and hide because they never know if they'll be next. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. Thanks for watching and see you next time.